Fidel Ramos, popularly known as FVR, is a retired Filipino general and politician who served as the 12th President of the Philippines from 1992 to 1998.
Fidel Ramos believed that science and technology was one of the means wherein the Philippines could attain the status of new industrialized country. During his term, he was able to establish programs that were significant to the field of science and technology. In 1993, Science and Technology Agenda for National Development, or STAND, was established. Among its priorities were exporting winners identified by DTI, domestic needs identified by the President Council of Countryside Development, and lastly, support industries and coconut industries development.
Based on the article of Felix Lebrero says that under the presidency of Fidel V. Ramos in year 1992 to 1998, the telecommunications sector was deregulated. It was during the time that more industry players came into the picture. Where before there was only PLDT, but now there are at least 10 national carriers actively engaged in the business of providing telecommunication services nationwide. Then of course there are about 40 small telephone companies scattered throughout the country that provide telephone services to limited geographical areas. This is the general environment of the telecommunication sector in the Philippines today.
The first few years of his administration from 1992 to 1995 were characterized by economic boom, technological development, political stability, and efficient delivery of basic needs of the people. In 1993, he put an end to the power crisis that crippled Filipino homes and industries for 2 years. President Fidel Ramos signed into law a bill granting him special powers to battle a severe energy crisis, a move that could lead to the unfreezing of more than $1.2 billion in loans for energy projects. He used the power by giving licenses to independent companies that make electricity to make more power plants in the span of 2 years and add services to the public of the Philippines. Congress during his term was able to enact laws that were significant for the field of science and technology.
During his administration, Ramos began implementing economic reforms intended to open up the once closed national economy, encourage private enterprise, invite more foreign and domestic investments, and reduce widespread corruption. Ramos was also known as the most traveled Philippine president compared to his predecessors with numerous foreign trips abroad, generating about $20 billion worth of foreign investments to the Philippines. To ensure a positive financial outlook on the Philippines, Ramos led the 4th Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC Leaders Summit in the Philippines in November 1996. He also instituted reforms in the tax system, which includes a forced increase on VAT or the EVAT law from 4% to 10% mandated by World Bank and International Monetary Fund.